Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back on the Jab Effect. Make sure y'all subscribe. Just back with this real quick video here, man. Like, I didn't even know this fight took place. Like, I just looked it up and saw it on YouTube, and I was like, damn, man. I was like, is that really Anthony Yarde? Like, from the footage, you could barely tell it was Anthony Yarde. Like, whoever was recording it was like from like this little Nokia prepaid phone, because I could not even tell like who that was in the ring. But anyways, man, I was like, Anthony Yarde recently made a comeback in what looked like a log cabin or like a not even a nightclub in Madrid, Spain. And I was like, damn. But I looked up the guy who he fought. It was a 4-round fight, which he scored a second-round knockout against a guy named Diego J. Ramirez, who was 4-49, 4 wins and 49 losses. So first thing I said was like, how far did Anthony Yarde fall off, man? I was like, I heard Anthony Yarde wanted to make a return, but against a guy like this, I mean, granted you want a confidence builder, but on the real, man, you could get better confidence builders in sparring sessions. You know, if you get some legit guys in there, some top 10 guys to kind of spar with, get you an Isaac Chalimba or a Vosdick or somebody like that to help you tighten up on some things, you know, you could get some better confidence building and see how far you fail and see how far you need to go in a sparring session than you can against a guy who's 4-49 in an undisclosed place like this. Like, I don't really know what that's going to do for you. Like, I didn't know that the Kovalev fight sapped that much confidence out of him, because, you know, going back to that fight, I felt like Anthony Yarde had his moments in the Kovalev fight. Like, he didn't have the fight on lock, but he definitely showed me he's a strong light heavyweight. He's very durable. He could take some punches. He has some speed. And I felt like all he had to do was go back to the woodwork, go back to that shop, man, and, you know, tighten up on some things, put things together, you know, against some, you know, legit sparring competition. And, you know, it could really build him up as a fighter, you know, because I thought it was just crazy. Like, you go from a title shot to a 4-49 guy. But when you really think about it, when the Kovalev fight was announced, I was like, Anthony Yarde's got no reason. He's got no business being in there with Sergey Kovalev. Not right now. I was like, this guy's 18-0. He hasn't fought a top 20 guy. Hell, he hadn't even fought like a top 25 or top 30 guy, if I recall. You know, that's why I was already like, this dude don't even need to be in there with Kovalev. He might have the chin to withstand some power, but he's got things to work on. And, you know, sure enough, that's what happened. You know, he went in there against a guy like Sergey Kovalev, got knocked out, and now he has to take this far a step down. Now, see, if he kind of would have built himself up to a title shot, maybe lost to Kovalev, we'd probably see him in there with a tune-up guy somewhere ranked in like the top 15 or top 10, you know, something like that. But now it seems like he has to go all the way back down, you know, all the way back down to where he probably should have been anyways, you know, in that realm with his 18-0 to kind of build himself up. Because, again, if he was a legit guy, I'd want to see him in there with some real competition right now. You know, Jesse Hart or Gilberto Ramirez, who's ranked by the WBO. You know, I'd want to see him in there with somebody like that, because if he goes in there and fights a guy like that, looks good and wins, then we could definitely gauge him and say he's ready for a title shot. But right now, after this 4-49 guy, does he really expect to go back in there and fight against like a top 10 light heavyweight, you know, or just another guy ranked in the WBO that we don't know about? Because right now, I would want to see Anthony Yarde in a fight with somebody like Sullivan Barrera. You know, that's where I want to see him again, like somebody like Isaac Chalimba or Joe Smith Jr., Eliter Alvarez. You know, one of these guys. You know, Eliter Alvarez, I think after that knockout win he had like a few weeks ago, he's supposed to be fighting for the WBO belt, you know. So I would have liked to seen them two in like a title eliminator, you know, if he feels like, if Anthony Yarde feels like he still has it, you know, if that's what I would have wanted to see, you know. But seeing him fight like a 4-49 guy really makes me question how far he is right now, how far he fell, you know. But yeah, that's all I got on this, guys. I just thought that was kind of weird that Anthony Yarde was fighting a 4-49 guy, you know, after such a big title fight. You know, it just kind of like, again, like shows you where he's at right now and everything he has to work on. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what y'all think about Anthony Yarde from here. You know, what he's gonna do. Do you want to see him back in the game, you know, against like a top level guy? And who do you want to see him fight against? But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99, Jab Effect. I'm out. Peace.